Hey guys,
Hey everybody,
how
welcome
is
in.
everybody tonight? Welcome in. We had mild technical difficulties. It seems like the YouTube and our internet here in Texas has really been kind of wonky. I saw that Lynn had some problems. Lynn with the Lynn project had some problems with her stream the other night. I've seen several people who have had some trouble with it. So I don't know what's going on, but maybe we'll be able to get through this chat. Welcome in, everybody.
Yeah, welcome
Hey,
in. Glad you're here.
so good to see everybody. Jeffrey Resendez. Hey, welcome in. Mike Wheeler, always here, buddy.
Yeah, Dean
Jillian,
Turkey Lickster Bancroft,
Dean. We love you, Dean. You make us laugh, buddy.
Amy AJC Magic TV. Great to see you.
Hey, Jonathan
Ja-
Chong.
James Ryan, we just had the best time meeting you the other day, and it's so much fun just to hang out with you, and we just had a blast. Thank you for being so kind to us, and we just had so much fun. I'm looking
Yeah,
forward to the next time we catch you in the parks.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, that was a fun meet. I hated to miss that, James. I really hated to miss that. But I was so glad y'all were able to do that. I was so envious. I think you stayed at Pop too, and were able to meet up with William and Jillian. It was super,
Oh
super.
yeah, it was a great time.
And y'all
A lot of
also
fun
met.
riding pirates together.
Yeah, that's awesome. And y'all also met up with Mickey's girls with
We
Danielle.
did, yeah. So yeah, we had a blast.
Super.
Spent just hanging out, talking with Danielle, and met up with her in Toy Story Land, and then made our way over to ride. Well, actually, we rode Midway Mania, and then we rode Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and just had the best time. It was like it's like
That
a
is
seven.
super.
I think it was posted like a 70-minute wait, and Jillian and Danielle, we were all up for riding it, and
That is great.
yeah, and so
Why
we're
not, right?
all in, and yeah, we definitely, well, I mean, for sure, we waited no more than 30 minutes.
Hey,
So
Parky.
hey, welcome in,
Yeah,
Carol. Great to see you.
good to see you. Amy, always good to see you. Thanks so much for being here. Garrett, is that Garrett or Michelle? Good to see you. Hey,
Yeah, welcome
Russ.
in.
I don't
How's it
know if I
going,
said hi to
Russ?
Russ. Billy, are you in the chat? Okay, shout out to Billy. Billy was our 200th sub while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we
Now
have so
that
much
was
to talk about,
awesome.
guys. Yeah, thanks, Billy. Your husband was 199, but you were 200. So
Yeah.
thanks so much. We appreciate it. Appreciate you. Okay. Hey, Jeff. Good to see you. Colin Cropley.
Yeah.
Hey.
How's it
Hey.
going, Jonathan Chong?
Good to see you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Our travel went great, Jonathan. And shout out to Colin Cropley too. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, I hope to be down on the week of my 30th birthday, April 2021. I hope they have the Garden and Flower Festival over at Epcot, staying at Boardwalk. Oh, great. Oh, Boardwalk is fantastic, Colin.
That's great.
We'll
Oh,
love
Mike
it.
says we need, and Mike's right. Mike, see my friend, you're always on top of it.
What
Mike
will we do without
says that we need to blow the whistle on our Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway train whistle. So
Absolutely.
we got to do it.
Absolutely.
We got to do
Okay,
it. So
we gotta blow it for 200 subs because we hit 200 subs, and then the rest of the story. When we tell the rest of the story, you get to blow it again.
yeah. So all right, here we go. Whistle for number 200.
Yay!
Yeah. Woo! Hey there,
Yeah.
T. Marie Photography. Great to see you,
Oh,
Tina.
hey.
Heading to bed. Wanted to
Thank
pop in and say
you.
goodnight. Thank you so much for dropping in. We really appreciate it. And I
Absolutely.
hope you get a good
Thanks.
night's rest.
We appreciate it. Yeah, you have been
Oh,
so
yeah.
sweet in the chats. We have loved your comments, Tina. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
So yeah, gosh, guys, we have so much to talk about tonight. We're
I
probably
know.
not gonna get to all of it. Just as a segue here, Halloween is 46 days away, and Christmas is 101 days away. So we're coming up hard on the holidays. We
Crazy.
had some Disney news, but you guys, I'm wearing my Nightmare Before Christmas ears and T-shirt because it's Halloween in the parks. As
Oh,
of
yeah.
today, it is officially Halloween at the Magic Kingdom. They have the Mickey wreaths up. It's wonderful. We watched Resort TV One's stream this morning. Had that on the big TV there at Williams before I left, and it's great, guys.
Sorry, getting a little bit of feedback. Hold on just a second.
Oh yeah, we've got two of you in the chat.
There we go.
But yeah, it was awesome. Go watch that RTV1 live stream this morning if you weren't in it, because they went over the cavalcades, guys. They did do a cavalcade. I'm not going to tell you how they did the cavalcades or what's in them, because that should be a surprise.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, hon. Hey, Jill.
Hey, welcome in, Dad. Love you. Good to see you in the chat.
There is
also, shout out to Jillian commenting earlier in the chat. And also, yeah, she said Wyatt says hello, says hi, Daddy. So love you, big boy. Looking forward to seeing you soon.
So sweet. Thanks, Jeff. Okay, what was I saying? So yeah.
Sorry, derailed you. Yeah, it's Halloween at the parks.
It's Halloween in the parks. And so I'm wearing my man-eating wreath, ears, and shirt. And I'm just really excited. I love Halloween in the parks. We were so upset when they canceled Mickey's Not So Scary. It was a bummer. So we're just excited to see the cavalcades. The cavalcades are Halloween themed, guys. They're, if you're looking for those familiar Halloween songs from Disney, they're there. So they're really doing the best they can to bring us some holiday magic. So, and just really quickly, guys, let me go over just a little bit of Disney history, and then we're going to get straight into William, and we're going to let you talk about your trip, because I'm talking enough.
Yeah.
In 1928, and this is a special one, because this was where it all started. In 1928, a session to record sound for Steamboat Willie takes place in New York studio. At this time, there are no sound facilities on the West Coast. 1928.
Wow.
It says Walt has gathered a 17-piece orchestra and 3 sound effects professionals to record music and sound for his Mickey Mouse short. The day is filled with problems as the orchestra finds it difficult to play in sync with the animated film. By the end of the session, a frustrated Walt has spent $1,000 at the studio and has nothing to show for it. So the second attempt, it goes better. But so that in 1928, that was kind of neat, I thought, because it was Steamboat Willie. And, 1967, an article about Disneyland's new Pirates of the Caribbean attraction runs in Life magazine. Anyone for Yo Ho Ho appears in the entertainment section. So that's really cool. Pirates of the Caribbean, just a staple attraction there in Magic Kingdom. In 1990, that was in 1967. 1997, Downtown Disney West premiered in Florida. The 66-acre addition to Disney World's 3rd shopping, dining, and entertainment zone features Wolfgang Puck Cafe, House of Blues, Bongo's Cuban Cafe, Virgin Megastore, and an extended AMC Pleasure Island 24 theaters. The waterfront district is the largest of the 3 downtown Disney areas, which include Pleasure Island and the Marketplace. So that's kind of cool. The downtown Disney, of course, now Disney Springs was kind of came on the landscape as in 1997. And it originally appeared as Lake Buena Vista Shopping. I think it was Lake Buena Vista Shopping Village. So they changed it to Downtown Disney in 97.
That's awesome.
The last thing that I have, in 2006, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is held for the first time at Walt Disney World. So,
woo!
Yeah.
That's great.
It was 2006. So the Halloween parties have been going on for that long. And, oh, hey, Blaine. Hey, Stacy. Hey. Good to see you, Stacy. And hey.
Sorry, I'm trying to get everybody written down. So if you see me looking up and down, I'm trying to make sure, because we always love to acknowledge everybody at the end of the chat. And so, and thank you for being here. So if you see me looking down from time to time, I'm trying to write down quickly scribble everyone's names down
Oh, we
as I see
really
you in the
appreciate
chat.
everybody
Yeah.
in here. Oh, there's Jillian. Boo to you, Jillian. Happy Halloween. Boo to you. And boo to everybody else. Guys, what is your favorite? Now, this is kind of a toughie, but what is your favorite season at Walt Disney World or Disneyland? Is it Halloween or Christmas? Okay, that's going to be.
That's a tough one.
Stacy, please do post that link. My ears came from Mickey's Magic 28. And go to Mickey's Magic and check out Meg's YouTube channel as well. She has an Etsy shop and she made these wonderful, wonderful ears. So Stacy, there is a link to her Etsy shop in the description below, and Stacy has just posted it again. But Meg, Meg does some great work. And guys, while we're talking about this, I'm just going to slip these off and show you the back. Look at the back.
Oh, they're awesome.
Are they cool? And
those are so cool.
And look at the holly is, what is that? It's a hidden Mickey. So
yeah, those are really top notch. You know, and between matching your ears and your shirt, it makes for an awesome outfit.
Yeah. Oh, and Stacy or one of our ghost hosts, please also post the chat. I'm going to stand up and show you my T-shirt because my T-shirt matches the Mad Eating wreath design that I have been wanting forever. I just went ahead and ordered it to match my ears from Lake Buena Visitors. This is the Mad Eating wreath.
That's awesome.
And that's from Lake Buena Visitors. Maria and Chris make that, and I had to have them to match. So, and actually, Meg told me that she designed these ears to match this T-shirt for Maria's. So. The links are in the description below, and if you guys want to drop a link to these ears, Lake Buena Visitors Etsy shop, please go ahead. Now we need to get without further ado. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really hyped up tonight because I'm really excited. We need to oh my gosh!
I know.
Them and Jillian just returned from their trip to Walt Disney World, and we want to hear all about it. Have you had any time to rest up at all?
Hardly. Hardly. It's it's tough because I really had to jump right back into it because I didn't have today off, and so we got back around we landed at Love Field around a little bit after 2 yesterday, and then came home and loved on our family, gave hugs and also, also passed out some merch. And so we came bearing gifts and much. Oh yeah. Wyatt thought everything was his, of course, which a lot of it was in his defense.
It was. That's true.
But Mom got some really nice stuff, and also other family members, my in-laws, David and Claudia, and also my brother-in-law. Actually, his stuff is being transported by Hondo because it's so large. It is being transported courtesy of Onaka Transport Solutions. Because
smuggling out the remainder of your haul straight from Galaxy's Edge.
Oh yeah, so it'll take a little bit for him to drop that off. It's not coaxium, but it's some a couple of things from Doc Ondar's Den of Antiquities, and also one thing from Savi's workshop. And I'm hoping that Jared will be generous enough to maybe let me put together a little video because the stuff that he got is really cool.
Yeah, that would be really nice. Okay, so it was your first time streaming in the parks.
Yeah.
What was it like? How did it go? From my perspective, and I was in the chat, kind of helping y'all out, opening streams and doing thumbnails and things of that nature. I think it went really well. We did have some technical glitches, but we're trying to figure it out. And you guys were so sweet just to hang in there with us.
Oh yeah.
What did you think from your end? Yeah. From my end, it looked great.
Oh yeah. Well, number one, huge shout out to Mom. Mom is just fantastic. You go take a look at our thumbnails on our channel. And I would say 98%. Would you say 98% are thumbnails that you made yourself?
Actually, I made all those thumbnails.
Okay. Well, I was going to say, I think
Jillian made a couple.
Yeah, Jillian's made a couple, and you helped me kind of set up mine and touch it up and make it look better.
Yeah.
But Mom is the queen of thumbnails, and just go scroll through our videos, and she has just put together some top-notch thumbnails. Since
I appreciate
really brings a lot to the channel. At first glance, whenever you scroll through and you're like, man, these, that was kind of my thing. I was like, man, the moment when I was like, okay, I feel like our channel looks pretty cool, is whenever I'd go and look at the video feed, and it's like, oh, like this looks like a YouTube video, like something I would want to click and watch. So.
Right.
Oh yeah. Welcome in to Tracy Glenn, Kinsey Day's dad too. Okay. Glad you're here. Thanks for being here.
I had a lot of fun. Just quickly, I had a lot of fun with the live streams over the past week and making those videos. I just enjoyed doing those thumbnails. So
yeah,
it was cool. You had you started with a pop century. You started with.
I'm laughing. Russ said, "Did you freeze someone in carbonite?" LOL. Oh, that's funny. No.
Happily ever 80. Hey, thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
We're talking about the trip right now, actually.
Yeah.
Going over.
So let's see. Happily ever yachty. So yeah, no, I did not freeze anybody in carbonite. Although in your defense, I did have a Mandalorian hat on both times I was at Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah.
And the second time, well, actually, oh, never mind. I was going to say I ended up wearing my the Etsy shop shirt that Jillian had made for me, the little Jedi Mickey ears, and then I ended up wearing my Chewbacca shirt the other day. But
yeah, it was cool.
But yeah, so no, didn't freeze anybody in carbonite. On this trip. But we just had a blast. We got there to Pop. We had never stayed at Pop before, and it was just kind of a whirlwind, because we had our eyes on getting Streamlabs and using Streamlabs to stream from the parks, but before we were there. But I did zero. Like I did not do a test at all of Streamlabs. Like I downloaded Streamlabs and just started trying to figure it out right there on the spot once we had dropped off our luggage at Pop. And so shout out to anybody who watches that video from that first video from Pop, because there was like 3.5 hours or 3.5 minutes or so of just me trying to figure it out. and quick tip: if you're trying to use Streamlabs at some point to stream from the parks, it's a great idea to go into YouTube itself, preferably from your desktop, and create an event. Right. That way, you're not standing there like I was doing on the first couple lives I did. I was trying to punch in all. So if you just try to create a live event from Streamlabs on your phone, it starts off as being unlisted. And then you can go in, type in all the details, and change it and make it public. Well, the issue with that is all the time it takes you to type all that information in and change it to public is also included as part of the video. So thank you to all of you for being patient, because we did experience some issues. We had to play between that, trying to learn the ropes, doing a test, between that and also trying to figure out.
Thanks for sticking with us, guys.
Oh yeah, big time. And then also you inevitably run into lag while you're there. You
Yeah.
riding different rides, and it was like I said, it was our first time doing it, so
Yeah.
we weren't sure what to expect. We had never streamed with Streamlabs before, and then all of a sudden we're just jumping off in the deep end.
Yeah.
And
it went pretty well. We've got a lot of good videos out there.
And people have been great.
Hey. Hey.
Hi. It's great to see you. But we just thoroughly enjoyed streaming from the parks. I was thinking to myself, this is the craziest thing. Like, you're so used to thinking like, oh, like I'm going on my trip. Granted, times has obviously changed a lot, even just in my lifetime. Going from taking pictures with the little disposable cameras and then having to go get them developed, or using a camcorder and.
It's changed tremendously.
Yeah, even just in the course of my lifetime, it's changed so significantly.
Yeah.
But for us to, like for me to walk around the park holding my phone up on a gimbal, and there's like anywhere from 15 to 30 people at a time, with the exception of when the Resort TV 1 effect happened.
That was big.
Yeah. Thanks, Happily Ever Yachty. We really appreciated that. Yeah, you're too nice. Yeah, I think she's Yachty said, "Hey guys, I was going through withdrawal yesterday with no lives from you guys." Yeah, thank you. So
I appreciate it. They were too. We and Jillian were going through some withdrawals.
Yeah, it was just the craziest thing. But okay. Tracy says, I sent you an Instagram message. Please check it out when you get a chance. Yeah, we'll do. Okay. Absolutely. Gotcha.
Super.
But so yeah, I just thought it was the craziest thing. Like I mean, Mom, you in a way you were able to go on the trip with us, along with a lot of the people in the stream tonight. Yeah,
it was fantastic for me because I feel like I was with you for the majority of the trip. It was a lot of fun. And we had, like I said, so many of you were sweet to hitchhike along, and we had. We'll tell you in just a few minutes about meeting Resort TV 1, which was huge, and we really enjoyed that. So y'all went to so y'all started out at Pop Century, and then you went to California Grill for supper.
We did. Right. It was excellent. Yeah, I got the oak-fired filet of beef, and Jillian got the jumbo scallops. And yes, the contemporary is expensive, and I just wanted to say, I was laughing here. Mike said, hearing Will's voice get higher and higher and higher as he got excited just made the live stream 10 times better.
It was.
That's funny.
Have you had a chance to watch that again?
I haven't.
Go ahead and tell. Let's just go ahead and tell them about that, because go ahead and tell them about that. Okay, we're live streaming at Hollywood Studios. It's the one with all the views, with like 600 and something views. It's a great live stream. We built your droids on that stream.
So I'm crazy. Like I said, ran into a couple of difficulties having never live streamed before. The first time, trying to punch in all the information, and then later on, you'd have some lag here and there.
Yeah.
And then also some issues with kind of audio crackling, and I played with some of the audio and video options in Streamlabs, and it seemed to improve it a little bit, at least from what I got from the chat. But anyway, also it's kind of funny because on the video we have the most views on for the first like minute and 15 seconds. It just I'm sitting there and all you see is like me like da 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 like talking, and then finally everyone in the chat's like, Will, you're on mute. And so bless everybody's hearts for hanging in there. All the views.
Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah, thanks for being here, Jeff. You have a great night.
Oh, it's late on. Thanks for being here, buddy.
Yeah, we're always appreciative. You guys are an hour ahead of us, and thank you so much for being here, Jeff.
Yeah.
But actually, I need to check out. Did we already talk today that Mandalorian season 2? I I don't want to jump
in our
ahead.
Disney news.
Yeah.
It's in
All
our
right.
Disney
So
news.
that is yet to come. But I have to finish your reaction. It's I believe it's Nerd Talk, Mandalorian season 2 reaction. So I've got to watch
Cool.
that video. I think it's about 26 minutes long, but looking forward to checking it out.
Yeah,
And also, let's see, Russ is on that, and Kinsey Days, and also
nice.
I think Angela, and then I think Tracy. I started that video. I think Tracy joins in after just a minute or two. We'll
definitely watch that.
Yeah. So need to check that out, and if you will check that out, that's on Diz Our Dreams channel. But so yeah, sorry, got completely sidetracked there. I'm still a little bit discombobulated.
Yeah, so that on the stream, y'all went into Galaxy's Edge for the first time. It was your first time there, and y'all made some fantastic droids. One of which is on the back shelf.
Check them out. Let me grab him.
There he is. And making this, guys, William got some great live stream of them making their droids. Fantastic. If you want to see what that process is like, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's on the part 2 of the first day at Hollywood Studios. And the thumbnail is Galaxy's Edge at night. So is that cool? And
I still need to name the little guy.
Yeah. Any suggestions, guys?
I don't know. Yeah, let us know in the chat what name you think would be good for our little buddy here. Let's see, Mike Wheeler. He has a clear dome with orange accents, and his the body and legs on him are black with some white accents. So he definitely looks like he's ready for Halloween. I'll give you that.
He's an R2 unit. He's an R2
unit.
And Jillian went with the baaa-ack unit, and it's mostly it's like black and purple on the round body part, and then the top of it is black. His little head's black. The tech for that droid is really amazing.
Oh, my dog's in here. She did. So yeah, just a heads up. If you have dogs at home, they most likely will not like your droid. Just a heads up. She does not.
Whoops! Watch your phone.
So anyway, back to it. Yeah. So we built the droids. All right.
Hang on, guys. Got to take care of the puppy dog. Hang on. So they built the droids, and then they had 7:00 reservations at Oga's Casino. Hang on, guys. Oga's Cantina, which was really cool. They got to go to Oga's both nights at Hollywood Studios, which was really cool. But they went to Oga's Cantina, and that was wonderful. Had great drinks and atmosphere. This is all in the stream, guys. And you go ahead and take over the narration. Tell them about that. Uh-oh. Chloe is taking over the show, guys. Okay, Stacy, have to ask a question about the live streams at Hollywood Studios that go on either of the Galaxy's Edge rides. Oh, they did. Let's see. Well, they did not. Can't hear you, William.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I went on mute. So yeah, on the Sunday night stream, we actually rode the Millennium Falcon. We did Smuggler's Run. And I decided to go ahead and pilot it again. I piloted it the first time. I knew that the right side pilot seat, put it in a hyperdrive, and I could not pass on the opportunity to do that. So I actually rode in the same seat both times because I was so excited about it.
The right pilot actually gets to put the Millennium Falcon into hyperdrive. So
it's awesome.
It is absolutely a rush. It really is.
So I did not.
So you'll have to kind of fast forward it when you see them getting in line.
Oh yeah. But actually, that stream starts with us already riding the Falcon.
And which one is it? Which one is it?
It's the Sunday night stream, so that would be the 13th.
Yeah, it's the PM.
Yeah, it's the PM show.
Part 2. So that one starts with them already riding the ride. So Stacy, don't bring that one up. Let you fast forward like 15 minutes or so, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So we don't want to.
So but let's see. So back to Batu. We built the droids. Loved that whole experience. It was so much fun. Just had a blast with that. And we did Oga's Cantina. We rode Rise of the Resistance twice, which I
once is amazing, but to get it once is really cool.
Yeah. So man, I couldn't believe we got to ride it 2 times.
And now you did not stream that, but you did.
Nope.
You did
we took a ton of pictures and a lot of video riding that ride because honestly, I wanted to just experience it because I'd never seen it before. Like it was my first time doing it.
Right. I don't blame you. Without
yeah. And so I just said, you know what, let's just enjoy this. And we can always, like, we've got the video and everything that we could use to make, a video later on. But let's see, Ray and I are planning on making droids basically the same as Will and Jillian. He's going to make an RT unit, and I'm going to make a BB unit. Yeah, I think that's really the way to do it because they both, they're so neat, and I love the way that the BB unit rolls around. It's so much fun.
The tech is really amazing.
Yeah, it really is.
Droid on the floor, and she was controlling it with a remote. The tech in that is next level, guys. In that BB-8, because if you remember, BB-8 is round, and he rolls, and his head has to stay on top. So there's obviously a gimbal going on, a gyro of some kind going on. It's really, really amazing tech. It's really. So y'all will love those, Stacy. You will. Oh yeah.
They're a lot of fun, and you can get the little personality chips in them, and they'll beep and boop at each other. But James Ryan says that was the right way to do Rise. Yeah. That was the right way to do Rise for the first time. It's overwhelming and meant to be enjoyed. You can stream it next time. Oh yeah. I think that's the way we're going to go about it. So the first time we tried to get in a boarding group, we got boarding group number 50. And so I was kind of concerned. I was like, ooh, that number's, somewhat high. I don't know if we'll see. I know that ever since the, Palpatine, decided to strike that generator, and the ride's, been, had a lot more downtime.
Yeah. So for those of you who didn't see that, a couple weeks ago, there was a lightning strike at Hollywood Studios, and it did a little damage. It didn't, wasn't anything big, didn't set anything on fire, I don't think, but it's and we suspect that some of the downtime recently on Rise has been due to that. Just speculation, but it's quite possible.
And honestly, due to the different line cues and everything, and the stuff that they use, I don't want to give away any spoilers. I mean, there's tons of YouTube videos out there of ride throughs, but I don't want to give away any spoilers. But due to the kind of pre-show experiences, or pre-ride experiences, I can see there's definitely multiple points of failure where you could experience issues.
That is a complicated technical.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Big time.
It's very impressive. It's amazing, impressive to me.
It's, man, I hate not giving away any spoilers, but there's just a point at which, like, I'm just going to say this and speak very generically. There's a point at which you step onto a ship, is all I'm going to say. But looking out prior to you getting on said ship, you kind of look out and you can see the sky still, and it's like, okay, like I'm still at Batu, like I'm still at Galaxy's Edge, I'm still at Black Spire Outpost, like I'm still on planet Earth. And you step into the ship, and then all of a sudden, I mean, the immersion, like I did not Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did not feel like I was still on Earth. Yeah. Stacy says, I'll take my earbud out after Will's done with a spoiler wave at me. Okay. I'm officially done, Stacy. That's all I'm going to say. It was crazy. It was so incredibly cool. For sure, top 5. Like, hands down, I don't even have to think about it. It's got to be in the top 5 rides I've ever ridden.
Your volume, William, is just a little bit high.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Just a tad high. Just turn it down maybe a couple of notches. That'll help.
Yeah, maybe move you away from my face a little bit.
Yeah, there you go. That'll help.
Okay. So yeah. It Stacy, come back. hurry back. Yeah. But so yeah, it was just crazy. The ride was incredible. It was incredible to be able to, pilot the Millennium Falcon. Was amazing. Jillian had a blast being a gunner. I'm looking forward to doing, another show like this and letting Jillian, talk about the stuff she enjoyed on the trip. But tried a bunch of new food, this time. We ate at we ate at Docking Bay 7 and we ate at Ronto Roasters and thoroughly enjoyed both of those. Let's see. Oh, Rise or Flight of Passage. Oh. I'm going to be honest with you. I have to give the edge to Rise just because I guess Flight of Passage is kind of like the screen in front of you. Now Flight of Passage is amazing.
It is.
Don't get me wrong, but I have to give the edge to Rise. One thing, and this is a quick sidebar. One thing that I think Universal is relying too heavily on these days is the usage of screens versus tangible things that you could look out and touch.
I agree.
Now the screens are awesome. I love the projections, but at the end of the day, they're still projections. Like if I was to ride Expedition Everest and there's a projection of a Yeti, it's like, I'm not in any immediate danger. Like, that's cool. Like, look, it's a Yeti. Like, but versus like there's a giant Yeti reaching out, ready to yank you out of your car. Granted, shout out to the Yeti that used to move real quick. R.I.P. We love and miss you. Moving Yeti from Expedition Everest.
Yeah, but, hang on. We always have to say this.
Yep.
No roadie. Please fix the Yeti.
I know. There's a ton that goes into it, but we would love to have it back.
Yeah. There would be celebration in the land, in the kingdom.
Oh, yeah. For sure. But anyway, yeah, I think, they tend to use, they're too heavy on the screens.
I think so.
I prefer, seeing things and like things being tangible. If I feel like, an animatronic could reach out and grab me, or I could touch it, or it poses some sort of threat. Stacy says, I will need motion sickness medicine for all of Universal. I get motion sickness from 3D graphics. Yeah. There are going to be some rides that you may have a little bit of trouble with.
But Rise now, I have not ridden it, but Rise from all now, I had to watch the ride through videos. I couldn't stand it. I'm sure I'm still going to.
I did too.
But I agree. I think Rise is not just a ride. It's an experience. There's a storytelling. There's a huge storytelling piece to it. And it just absolutely looks amazing.
Yeah.
There's so much to that ride. It takes you on a journey.
Oh yeah.
That's completely different. Stacy, I'm being careful here. That's completely different from just the screen with Flight of Passage. It's completely different. Yeah.
Now the screen is awesome in the ride vehicle for, the thing you get locked into as you ride on the Banshee. Is amazing.
It is. But that tech cannot compare to what they've done with Rise.
Oh no.
I don't think it's even in the same ballpark. So.
Yeah, James Ryan said, I think they agree with you, Will, with the addition of Hagrid's motorbike adventure and the new coaster at Jurassic Park. Indicate Universal is going towards tangible big time. Yeah, I think that's the right decision, 100%.
And that's a good way to put it, James, because tangible. That's a good way to put it. And I think probably they were getting that kind of feedback, at Universal. Dare we mention the other park?
Yeah.
But yeah,
of course.
I think you're right. And they're kind of going back the other direction. Now, we have not ridden Hagrid's. So
yeah. Stacey, if you have not seen any footage of Rise or Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, the first Friday's footage, we start that stream waiting in line for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So you want to jump ahead in that video if you have the chance to watch it.
Just quickly, William, Amy has a question there for you.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Were you glad you went to Hollywood Studios twice and skipped Epcot? Yes. Actually, whenever we were in the airport headed home, there was a nice, I think it was a mother and daughter that sat down across from us, and they said honestly, like, we told them what we did, like that we decided to skip Epcot this time around, and they said honestly, we think you had the right idea. Especially since we had never been to Toy Story Land, we had never been to Galaxy's Edge. They said, "Oh yeah, we think you guys made the right decision." They said that they went to Epcot and they just didn't enjoy it as much because there's so much construction going on.
Well, it's #Walcott. There's so many walls up, and yes, Food and Wine is going on, but I think y'all totally made. I kind of steered you in that direction. That's exactly what I would have done. Because I knew, since y'all had never been to Toy Story Land, you'd never been to Galaxy's Edge, and you'd never ridden Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, that would give you 2 shots at Rise.
Hey, Danny, welcome in.
Oh, hey, Danny.
Oh, yeah, that was the other thing is, there's no guarantees that you're going to make it on to Rise. And we were very fortunate to get to ride it twice. So that first day we were in boarding group number 50, and I was like, oh, that number's a little high. Hopefully they'll get to us. The second time we were at boarding group number 21, and I was like, okay, we're probably safe. And I'm pretty sure they only got to like boarding group number 28 that day on Sunday. Yeah, so
it's kind of low.
Just had a ton of issues. And actually it was pretty funny because somebody, I'm in one of the Galaxy's Edge Facebook groups that's out there with however many thousand people in it. But I posted on Sunday, I posted that I got boarding group number 21, and they said, "Hey, you did a great job." They said, "I've been testing getting into the virtual queue on my phone," and they said that passes ran out fast today, and so I was like, okay, that's nice. Little bit of reassurance from some random stranger on the internet. So, but
definitely.
Oh, it was amazing. It was amazing. And Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway was fantastic too. Okay. Mike Wheeler said Sunday at 5:00 they got them boarding group 36. Okay. Yeah. I figured it didn't get too high on Sunday because it was pretty late in the day before they called us.
Yeah, y'all were really, because I have friends who haven't ridden it yet.
Yeah.
I have friends who it took them 3 times and they didn't actually get a boarding group to the 4th time. So to get it twice in the same week was really amazing. Y'all just killed it. So
it was great. We had a blast. We went and just had so much fun, and we just there was nothing really there wasn't really anything that we didn't get to that we just really wanted to do.
So the crowds were still real reasonable.
They 100% very reasonable.
Got to most of what you wanted to do. We're going to have to move on pretty quick here. Our time is running out.
We are. I could talk for hours about it.
We'll continue this as next week, but let's talk about Resort 2 and that experience, and then we're going to have to sign off here because our good friend Dole Whip Dad is going live with a new show. It is Welcome Home, the Disney Vacation Club. So if you have questions about Disney Vacation Club, he's going to do several live streams just on the show, and we're going to tune in because we're really interested in that. William, go ahead.
So yeah, real quick. Hey, Tasha, welcome in. It's so great to see you here. Thanks for being here.
My niece, Tasha, welcome in.
Yeah. Let's see here. Just jumping through. So Amy had a question. Let's see. You stand in the park. Where did you stand in the park to try and get your boarding group? So the first time we were in, which I really didn't think about it, us being in a building and the building potentially causing errors, but we were waiting in line for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway the first time. Now the second time we were standing over close to the Hollywood Tower Hotel, or so the Tower of Terror.
Okay.
Actually, we were kind of in between the Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster because we had just gotten off a Rock and Roller Coaster. They ran the first couple of groups at like 9:42 in the morning before the park was even scheduled to open at Rock and Roller, and so Jillian and I got on at like 9:44 a.m. and rode Rock and Roller, got off, and then went and found a spot and parked it to make sure that we were completely laser focused on trying to get a boarding group.
Right, and it worked. Y'all did great. So
Mike said, and you guys, and good you guys got to ride it when you did because they only had one vehicle running because of one of the elevators broke on the other side.
We didn't hear
okay.
that.
Yeah. So meeting Resort TV 1. All right. Yeah. So it was Friday whenever we met Resort TV 1. And honestly, if I'm just being completely, transparent and open with y'all, I was exhausted on Friday.
I could tell.
Yeah, I'd called and talked to Mom maybe around I don't know, maybe 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock ish, maybe even 2:30 ish, as early as that. Mm-hmm. But okay, Amy says I heard Sunset Boulevard was a good spot. Yeah, mm-hmm. I wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, make sure you're in the park. You have to be. Your whole party must be in the park for you to be able to add them to your group.
Yes, absolutely.
And anyway, I was exhausted, mainly, and again, I left without my poncho that day, and so we went to Doc Ondar's, and then our boarding group got called. Granted, we ended up going through most of the queue, and then the ride shut down for an hour and a half, and then got to. We went and rode some other stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah. Happily Ever Yachty. That's too sweet. Thank you so much.
Good night, Jeffrey. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for being here, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
We appreciate your support. But anyway, I was exhausted. And then I was probably a little bit dehydrated also. But we were at Doc Ondar's. Jillian said, "Oh, they called our
not streaming at all."
Yeah, I did.
Crossed your mind.
I did,
and I knew everyone was in, and I just wanted you guys to meet them because I've met them a couple of times.
You've met them on both coasts.
I have. We met Dad and I met them when we went out for the opening of Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland, and then I met them again. Not long after the opening of Galaxy's Edge on the West Coast in Florida at the Halloween party. So, and Josh has helped me with some technical stuff. They've just been a huge encouragement to us, and we really appreciate it. We have never met them, and so I was in a chat. I was really wanting you to go and meet them because they're sweet people. They're sweet people.
They were good as gold to us. It really means a lot to you whenever you hear that some random stranger. They're not even random strangers because you spent so much time in their chat. They acknowledge you and talk to you whenever you comment in their chat, Mom, and their whole bunch has just been really sweet. Anytime we've interacted with them, Nick of Magical News Live,
Precious, Johns and Donna were there. Yep. Nick was there. So it was really neat. And I know that everybody in the chat, probably with the exception of maybe Tasha, Tasha RTV, Resort TV 1. If you're not familiar with them, they do live streams in the park. They're huge. They just got their Silver
They're the
play
best in terms of park streams. They're the best.
high quality. So anybody that's not familiar with them, go sub to RTV1.
Yeah.
But y'all walked up on them as they were streaming. Y'all were streaming.
Yeah.
So you were streaming them while they were streaming you. And
yeah.
So tell us what that was
like. So yeah,
it was so much fun to watch. It was so much fun to watch.
We were sitting outside of the area next to Oga's Cantina. And we were just sitting there, and talking to people on the chat, and just kind of filming that. I think is it the Thai Echelon, that Kylo Ren ship. And so I was just filming that, and we were talking to people, and a couple of people said like, hey, like Resort TV1's coming this way. And so Jillian and I got up and we walked over that direction, and waved hi to him, and I I did my best to try and contain my excitement, but was probably a little bit unsuccessful because
Shelly.
It was just, hey, yeah, welcome in, Shelly.
Good to see you. Rising.
Yeah, glad you're here. But so yeah, I geeked out a little bit. Maybe an understatement, but they were just so nice. Josh and Jenna, and then R. Johns, Nick of Magical News Live, Donna Jaworski, Josh and Jenna's mom and dad, just the whole bunch they were so nice. And even after Josh and Jenna, continued on their way after they talked to us, I had buttons in my pocket. We gave away a lot of buttons on this trip to various people that we met in the parks. But R. Johns, took his button and put it on his shirt, which I thought was just the nicest, and so neat of him to do.
Yeah.
And thanks, Blaine.
But they gave us a shout out. They had,
yeah.
They had like over
and they didn't have to do that.
No, they didn't have to do that. And but I am glad that they do know who we are, and that they know that we're family friendly. They know that we try to put out good content. And so I appreciate, the fact that Josh was okay with giving us a shout out. So then what happened next? You guys know what happened next, right?
Me.
We got a flood of subscribers. Our subscribers, guys, we had hit 200 while you were at Oga's Cantina.
Yeah, shout out to Billy, Kinsey Day's mom.
Yeah, it was number 200.
Yeah.
And so we were really excited about hitting 200, and our numbers have been going up, steadily. We've been growing organically, and we appreciate everybody so much for supporting the channel.
Yeah.
But, so we were celebrating 200. Well, when y'all met Resort TV1 and Josh gave us that shout out, and it's on their show too, guys. You can go and watch their stream and our stream to see that meetup. And I was being Jarvis at the house, and I was in the chat, and our subscription numbers just started ticking like a clock. It was like up, and I was just watching them. And William then saw all these people come into the chat. It was so much fun to watch. Like a deer in the headlights there for just a second.
Yeah.
Like, man.
I was just dumbfounded because I was standing there. And I kept seeing, like, first, it really hit me. Like, I was so excited to have met Resort TV1 and their whole gang. And they're so nice. And then, we took a second and we're talking with their dad. And then R. Johns comes back. I think Donna and Nick maybe hung back for just a second. Yeah. And R. Johns walks over and shows me our subscribers on camera.
His phone. Yeah, he had pulled up our side on his phone.
Yeah. And it immediately, like, we were at 200 and we're like, woohoo, 200. And then all of a sudden we're at like 280, and it keeps climbing. Like, he refreshes and you just see the subscriber count climbing. And I was like, oh my goodness. And then all of a sudden, not only are people subbing, but people are coming into the video and into the chat.
It was fun. It was really fun. I told you that, I looked and I told you way ahead of time, or that day when I saw it go up on their stream or up on their channel, that they were going to be there. And I kept kind of, nudging in that way. I had them on one tab on my computer and our channel on the other. So I was watching where they were, and I know Amy was also watching them too, because a lot of people knew they were there, and so we were all kind of nudging you in that direction. It was great, guys. It was
so funny, and I just remember I was like, "Whoa, hello," because
flooded into our chat.
The number jumped from like 18 or 20 or so all the way up to like 65, and then I think at one point it topped out at like 80, and I was like, hi, like I'm Will. Oh,
it was great. It was great.
Yeah,
we love them. We love their family, and their channel is family friendly. I can be here with my granddaughters, and I know that they can watch Resort TV 1. And all of
it means so much.
It does. So we appreciate them, and we appreciate their leadership in this community.
Yeah. For sure. They definitely set the example for sure. And James Ryan, thank you. He said, "You and Jillian are so." That is funny, Will. You and Jillian are so fun loving. I think you probably would find it real difficult to hide your excitement. You two were so excited every step of the way. So much fun to see. Thank you. That's just too kind. We did. Yeah, our voice gets higher and higher. I can't help it.
I agree, Stacy.
Yeah.
When people go to meet them, they are always gracious. They're always, they're very down to earth. With all of the success that they've had on YouTube, they're just still the same people, and I love that about them. Because you're right, Stacy. They're really high quality people. They're worth knowing, and we love their streams in the park. So,
It really is a blast. We had so much fun, and I really appreciate them. I know that you had given such great feedback from meeting them, and actually you met them on stream in California about to ride the Millennium Falcon, do the Smuggler's Run. And they talked to you and Dad and Patricia and John.
We were in the queue at Disneyland.
And that was
in the park.
Yeah.
And so I told Jeff, I said, we're going to run into Josh and Jenna at some point. And had we not just run into, I'd have found them before we left because I really wanted to meet them. I started following them, I think, when they were like at about 40,000 followers. So I've been watching them for about a year and a half, and really, again, just appreciate their content.
Well, you found them because you were looking for a good Disneyland stream.
I did. We were headed to Disneyland, and I've said this before, just headed to Disneyland. Well, it was coincidentally, we planned it the week that Galaxy's Edge opened, and we were able to get the reservation for that. I've talked about that on the stream before. But yeah, we were out there on the left coast when Galaxy's Edge and Disneyland opened, and were able to meet them. And even Jeff was excited. To meet them. But
it was so funny because I was at home. Wyatt and I picked him up from school. We had just gotten home, and I turned on Resort TV 1 because I was like, okay, like I know they're at Disneyland today. And it was the craziest thing because watching the video, I like saw them. I didn't catch. So the first time you see Mom and Dad and John and Patricia on the stream is actually whenever they're walking down the steps next to Doc Ondar's, down past Docking Bay 7. Hey, have a great night, Tracy Glenn. Thank you for being here. I will check out your message as soon as we're done here on the stream. But so yeah, that's the first time you see them. Like you see Mom and Dad and John and Patricia's backs, and then Resort TV 1. I think they pan over the Falcon and look at it for just a second, and so it creates some distance between y'all. And thanks, Garrett. I appreciate it.
Oh, thanks, Garrett.
And so, definitely, Russ, the great thing about Josh and Jenna is that they're so humble and know that their success comes from an amazing community who support each other. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Nailed it. They hit the nail on the head there. But, Mom and Dad, like you see them, and I didn't notice them at first. And then all of a sudden, like, I saw Mom's. You were wearing was it a Black Spirit jersey? Were you wearing your Star Wars
No,
Spirit jersey?
actually, I just had on a long sleeve Mickey T-shirt that day.
Okay.
I had,
Yeah.
'cause I
Oh,
just
that's
had
right.
on Spirit jersey at the time I
Yeah.
went. So yeah.
Yeah. And so anyway, like I saw just real quick glimpse. Like I saw Dad. Somebody looked like Dad, and then I knew what shirt you were wearing that day, and I was like, hold on a second. Like
Was
Wyatt
that
and I were
Mom?
sitting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was sitting there with Wyatt on the couch, and I was like, was that? Did I see what I thought I saw? And then all of a
Was
sudden,
that Mom? Yeah.
they were like, there's like one party in between you two. And whenever they finally came to a stop at the end of the line, I was like,
They were
oh
in
my
the
goodness,
line.
it's Mom and Dad.
Yeah.
And so I was like hustling on my phone to like try, like I was like, oh man, I have to let them know, like that's my mom and dad. And so like I hustled, and I think I did like I don't know, maybe
You did a super chat.
I did like I don't know, maybe $2.99 or $5 super chat or something. And I was like, thank you guys so much for being so nice to my parents and their friends. And they ended up reading it, you know, while y'all were in the room with Hondo.
It was really neat. Yeah.
And
really cool. It was good.
They were so sweet then.
So that was on June the 3rd is the date that we went in and met them and went into Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland for the first time. So it's a cool thing. It really is. We had a good time. The people who were in line in between us, the party that was in between us and RTV1 stepped out of line.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. I do not know why. But
that was wild.
And we ended up being, you know, right in line with them and got to chat with them, and it was really cool. So,
and so I got to talk to him there, and you also talked to him there at the Magic Kingdom again.
I did
that same year.
Yeah, I did. I stood with them for a while and you know, watched the parade with them as they streamed and what have you. And have to just be careful of too much of a crowd around them. They don't want to you know, draw too much attention to themselves. So you just have to be careful, you know, about, you know, too many people being around them at once.
Yeah, exactly.
To themselves in Disney. So we're always, you know, aware of that. But anyway,
yeah.
So, I
about to say we're over time, and I hardly got to anything. We just had so much fun, and
continue it. We'll have to.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I've got a lot of specifics, you know, that I want you to talk about on and questions to ask. Just quickly, does anybody in the chat have any questions for William about Disney World right now? I know Amy and some other people have already asked questions, but if you have a question, let us know. Or if you think of something, by all means, just send us a message on Instagram or
for sure.
Email us at the Hitchhiking Bones at gmail.com. Stacy or Mike, one of our mods, if y'all drop our email address and even our mailing address too. But
I can't wait to see Russ on Resort TV One stream at some point. make it happen, Russ. Got to make it happen.
Absolutely. We're pulling for you, Russ.
Oh yeah. But
they're great people. They are.
It was an amazing trip. Obviously, we're already an hour in, and I hardly touched anything specific. But I just want to say special shout out to everybody who, you know, that watched this week. You know, and all of our mods. You're each and every one of you are so fantastic. And you know, we deeply appreciate, you know, the fact that you're willing to be mods for us, number one, but we deeply appreciate your friendship too.
Absolutely.
Y'all are so good to us, and we're thankful, so thankful for this community. So special shout out to our ghost hosts, and special shout out to all of our subscribers. You know, especially, you know, we're looking forward to getting to know you better. To all you in the chat here tonight that are new. And thank you for being here.
Watch on the replay.
Yeah. Shout out to #Team Replay.
Absolutely.
Russ says, "Don't you mean a Resort TV One sighting on one of my streams?" Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Just quickly, guys, and we're gonna try to wrap it up kind of fast here because we want you to go over to
go check out Dole Whip Dad.
Again, he's doing the Welcome Home, the Disney Vacation Club. He started that as kind of an extra piece and that happens at 10 o'clock. So we'll just quickly, I did want to show you a couple things. We're going to be doing a lot of, William and Jillian got lots of content for vlogs.
Yeah.
Content. So we've got more than what we can get to. And I did want to show, this is just too cool not to show, guys. This is the Madame Leota sipper.
It's so cool.
Got while they were there. And she is really cool. Now here's watch this.
Hopefully it comes across well on stream.
She lights up. Look at
and she changes colors.
She is so cool. This is the longest line they waited in. Was
it was close. It was close. It was definitely top 3 on longest lines we waited in. But hey, we did get to see a cavalcade come by while we were waiting in line. So that was really cool.
She is so cool. And it's hard to see in the stream, guys, but she changes from blue to green. And she's really pretty. And she has a sipper. There's a little pop top. And there's the straw.
So cool.
This was really, what was this, $14.99, I think?
I believe so. I believe that's correct.
I just had to show this because I'm so proud of this. It's great. She's really cool. And the other thing that I wanted to show was, let's see, the straw. Now this, there is a Headless Horseman Rides Again float. But y'all did not get the float.
No, we didn't.
Buy it separately.
Yep. So we actually just ended up buying this Headless Horseman straw. We actually ended up buying that at the same place we got the Leota sipper. So
that is so cool.
I love sweets, but I was like, man, I had to power through another sweet in order to get the straw. Plus, I wanted multiple straws, and we had already had the Kakamora float that day from Aloha Isle in Adventureland. So I was like, oh man, I'm going to have to power through another float in order to get this, but it is really cool.
Yeah, but can y'all see? Oh, what happened to my light? I got too much going on.
It's got like 3 different light settings. It's got like a kind of a flicker, and then one, I think the ones where
see his eyes flickering, guys. He's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's really cool. So that is a neat one. That's a really neat one. And again, this comes on the Headless Horseman float, and I think y'all just bought it. They just allowed you to buy it without.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah, so that was really cool. And the other thing, and we're gonna do a haul. We're gonna do a merchandise haul for all the stuff that we haven't got Jillian got. But look what they got me. It's the Victor Geist pop. I'm so excited about it.
Big shout out on an assist from none other than Garrett of Monarch Moments.
Oh, it's hard to see it,
Give you a special salute there, Garrett.
Yeah, there's that. So I'm really excited.
So you have the ghost playing the organ there.
I do. I wasn't sure I was going to get that one. I was pretty sure I was going to get it, but so thanks for that, William. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All this stuff, and I love Leota. The nice thing about this one, guys, is I think they've made enough, because people have been standing in line for this for days since it came out because it is so ridiculously cool, and so I think they've made enough because they're still selling them. They have not run out of these. So Danielle, hey, I love it too. I'm really, really proud of that pop. So yeah.
Hey Danielle. We met Danielle too. We mentioned her earlier in the stream, but I'll tell you what, we had a lot of fun hanging out with Danielle. Yeah,
check out Mickey's Girls.
Danielle's please.
It's Mickey's Girls. And she does some really great. We've given her a shout out on the channel before, but she is the queen of all Loungefly shoppers.
Yeah.
Does some amazing. If you're interested in Loungefly, you love to shop. Danielle's your girl. Really has some good content on her channel about all the Loungeflies. She keeps up with all the new ones that they put out, so it's really, really good.
Yeah, she gets great deals too. She is very good at getting great deals and redeeming that box lunch money. She does a great job getting good deals and then also getting really awesome Loungeflies. So So yeah, we had a blast hanging out with her, riding Midway Mania together, and then riding Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. It was just, we had a blast, eating some popcorn, drinking a little bit of Coke and hanging out. It was so much fun, and we're so glad that we got to meet into you. Hope that your husband's feeling better too. So, but yeah, it was just so much fun. I'm excited. Like I'm already looking forward to going back and hoping I run into more people while I'm there too. Like it's so much fun being a part of this community. Because number one, like streaming was fun because I was carrying everybody around with me, and could see everybody else responding or commenting on what we're seeing live. It was just the coolest thing.
Yeah,
so
I'm glad you enjoyed. I'm looking forward to streaming myself. Hopefully, we're planning to go in November, possibly December. We're still kind of trying to work out November, December so we can get it nailed down. But so I'm looking forward to streaming for the first time inside the parks too. And be a good trip.
Super quick, just quick hits on Disney news here. We're already over time. But the number one, the Christmas party is canceled, in case you didn't know. I think we talked about it last week. I think that's around the time the news initially dropped. And also the new trailer, actually a trailer for The Mandalorian Season 2 dropped today. So, yeah.
That if you hadn't seen it yet. We are so excited for The Mandalorian.
Oh, yeah.
Too. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. I think
looking forward to it big time.
Yeah, definitely. Go ahead, William.
Oh, okay. Garrett says, Will, if you want the New York Comic Con pre-order, let's see link above, Child Pop. Okay, I'm going to have to get my hands on that one. The pop he's referring to is the child, and he's got the Mandalorian's necklace with the little signet on it. So it's really neat.
That one. It's a new pop that they put out. It's a new child pop.
And they've done a lot of child pops. Like they've gone to the well a lot on the child pops. But this one is super cool, and it's going to be hard for me to pass on. Let's see. And yes, again, as we mentioned it in our opening, it is Halloween time in Walt Disney World.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah. Love Halloween.
So, starting today, decorations are up. Cavalcades are Halloween themed. Treats are available, and adults can dress in costumes.
Yeah, Stacy.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Let's see here. So let's see. Yeah, check out our live streams from the parks. Keep an eye out for vlogs, some dining reviews, a Pop Century tour, and possibly a Rise of the Resistance video.
Yeah, except for you, Stacy.
yeah, Stacy, don't watch it. Don't watch that one after you've had the chance to experience it for yourself. Also, if you're a trivia winner, last week, Jillian and I picked up some gifts. We picked up a pin for each of our trivia winners from last week, and actually, did I remember to write those down here? Let's see. Oh yeah, Tina McNeil, Kadani Shawn, and Avery the Cuban American. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we got pins for each of you. So we'll be looking to get those out soon. Mom says they're going to go in the mail tomorrow, along with the other prizes that were won for our 100 subscription celebration stream, which is crazy to think that we've almost tripled since that show. So that's just wild. But yeah, Mom said she'll contact you on Instagram or email when those prizes are in the mail, so you can be on the lookout for them.
Let's see what's next. Let's see what else.
Shout out to your ears and your shirt again. That's Mickey's Magic 28 on Etsy, and her name is Meg. Check out a link in the description, and also Lake Buena Visitors for your man-eating wreath shirt. Shout out to Chris and Maria Mouse.
Definitely, yeah. TheLivePlace.com, guys. We appreciate Dean who manages that site. Go over there. It's like a TV guide for family-friendly streams, not just Disney. There is a filter if you're looking for something other than Disney. You can filter whatever topic you're looking for and find family-friendly streams. And again, the listings are just like a TV guide. They're really cool. So thanks to Dean. he also has a YouTube channel, Dreamers Empire, that you can check out with a great content. We appreciate him so much for doing that for our community. It is wonderful.
Yeah.
And if you're a YouTube creator, you should be using TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy, and this is not necessarily a paid endorsement, but we just have found as creators that TubeBuddy has helped us out so much. It's a tool that helps you analyze your videos for performance, gives you suggestions for better titles, how to boost your views, that kind of thing. And we love it. It is free. There is a paid version. If you want a few more, if you like it and you want a few more features, there's a paid version. If you'd like to try it, we have an affiliate link in the description below. And if you use it, we both, again, I think it's 15% off. So, and then, again, a special host to all of our ghost hosts.
Yes. Shout out to our mods.
Yeah, we appreciate it, guys. We know we worked you guys pretty hard with all those live streams. So we really appreciate you being with us and being willing to help us. So thank you so much for that. And, again, just watch for the other vlogs that are coming up, William and Jillian's trip. And since I've got a couple that I need to put out, so we're going to have a lot of content coming this week.
Yeah, for sure. Looking forward to it.
Yeah. Y'all go on over to Dole Whip Dad's stream, the DVC. If you want to drop a link, one of our mods to drop a link over to Jeff's stream, he's doing, again, DVC, Welcome Home, the Disney Vacation Club. So if you're interested in that's where I'm headed after we sign off, because I am very much interested in DVC. Yeah,
same here. Let him know you're hitchhiking in if you drop in on Dole Whip Dad.
Hitchhiking in.
Yeah.
Dole Whip Dad stream.
Mike Wheeler, you guys are absolutely the ghost hosts with the most.
Yeah, definitely.
And remember, if you can dream it, you can do it. We go live every Tuesday night at 9 o'clock Central Time, so be sure to join us or watch on the replay. Like, subscribe, ring the bell if you enjoy our content so you get notifications when we go live, like whenever we're eventually back in the parks again. Hopefully, Mom will make it in November.
Really?
Also, we're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and you can email us at thehitchhikingbones@gmail.com. And shout out to everybody in the chat. If I missed you, I'm sincerely apologize. But thank you for being here. Shout out to everybody that's hashtag Team Replay. And Aunt Joy, thank you for being here. We love you. Shout out to Jonathan Chong, James Ryan, Jillian Bone, the Hitchhiking Bones, Dean, the Turkey Legster, Bancroft, Monarch Moments, What in the World with Russ, AJC Magic TV, Colin Cropley, Jeffrey Resendez, Billy Kinsey Day's Mom, Car Key, Diz Our Dream, Mike Wheeler, T. Marie Photography, Piglet Rue Loves Disney, Rayleigh Creative Travel, Stacy Rogers, Tracy Glenn, Kinsey Day's Dad, Happily Ever Yachty, Griswold Family Vacay, and Shelly Starwalker.
Thanks, guys.
We hope each of you has a great week, and thank you so much for being here. We love talking to y'all every Tuesday night, and we have so much more to talk about. That
was like the hem of the garment on this.
Oh, yeah. Already looking forward to next week's stream.
Yeah.
So everybody have a great night. Thanks again. And everyone, please hurry back. Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys. Thanks again so much.
Have a great week.